Hello, everybody. Today we're going to take a small deep dive into how hard is it to get a 4.0 in college. Obviously, I'm biased because my major is different than probably most of your guys's if you go to college, of course. Maybe you went to college and you want to reflect on your past. Obviously, online school is also different. So my whole sophomore year was this year. It was a lot different, like remotely. I know that this test is open book slash open homework. So I have my notes here already and stuff. So like I should be able to get an 80 or higher here. Normally it'd be a lot harder in person, but you learn more in person. So it kind of works both ways. So we're gonna look at my grades here in this class. This is called linear algebra. It is a 3,000 level course. I know a lot of colleges have different like scaling stuff. So like, maybe the class is from level 1 to 5. Mine is from level 1,000 to 5,000. So it's all the same scale. It's like 1,000 being a little bit easier in nature, 5,000 being a little bit difficult. If you ever get a master's one day in the US education system, a master's education is like above a bachelor 4 year degree, and associates aren't really a thing anymore, dude. Like that's like more back then, but associates would be like a 2 year degree. Now obviously a PhD is going to be like probably close to 8 some years, including your like total, a couple years after masters. Um, but you're gonna see right here this final like grade weight here. So you're gonna see I'm doing really good in the class right now. I'm getting a 98.6, right? That's really good, right? I mean, what do you expect? 100, right? It's kind of like weekend league for you Madden folks out there. There's 25 games in the weekend league. What do you expect? For me to go 25 and 0, right? If I went 21 and 4, that's good, right? For me, right? Well, right here you're going to see the weight. Homework is 25%, so you better get 100, all right, on that part. I actually got a 97 because I messed up on some questions, okay? I got 100% on the first exam. So the first exam right there, you can see right there, on the class average, the average was a 45. I got a 56, the highest grade in the class. The low was a 20, okay? Now remember, linear algebra is actually pretty difficult. It is pretty much matrices, which is numbers and boxes on steroids. Now obviously it's not impossible for me because I enjoy math, I love math, all that stuff. But this is still not easy stuff. I'm still pretty much lost in this class. I know enough where I can like succeed, but it doesn't mean that I can like teach it. Or this has nothing to do with high school curriculum with me being a future math teacher. This is just a math course that they just make you take kind of to weed you out. Linear algebra and Calc 3 are really tough math subjects for being math teachers. That's why I said for being a math teacher, depending on what subject you choose, early childhood, middle childhood, or upper level. I'm doing upper level math. Just to be an upper level math teacher, 7th through 12th grade, we have to go through Calc 3. So Calc 1, Calc 2, Calc 3, intense stats, which is a 3,000, 3,400 course, and linear algebra. So it's not like, oh yeah, you're being a teacher, like, you just teach how to discipline kids. And if you do science, you gotta do intense biology labs just to teach that. If you want to do a foreign language teacher, you gotta go through like intense Spanish, just to teach Spanish 1, hola, de nada. So where this video comes in hand is the final exam is worth 45% of your grade. So, here I am, I got 100 on the exam 1 there, right? Let's see what happens if I put at 80% for the final exam. Wow. If I get an 80 on the final, I barely get an A in the class. So my final exam is today, and I take it in a half hour. So I got 100 on exam 1 and a 97 on the homework. And I still, that's great. And I still have to get an 80 or higher just to get an A in the class. That's how hard it is to get a 4.0. We'll see if the 4.0 streak continues.